And this next one here, we got a kind of a weird matchup, man, with SUYoung taking on AJ Cunningham. SUYoung, he did get the win in his UFC debut. He was able to take down and control another opponent, and that's kind of his style, man. He's not necessarily the most dangerous guy, and even when he gets on top, he's not doing too much. I mean, he just methodical. He's gonna take what you give him. If you want to stay in your full guard and just kind of lay there, he'll just accept that and keep the position and win on points. And his grappling offense looked okay, but I wouldn't say he's necessarily that dangerous as a submission guy. He doesn't really bring big, crazy ground and pound. But on the feet, he stays economical. He moves around. He might time some okay punches, and then he's looking to find that level change opportunity, get the double leg, put you on your back, and secure that round. And I wouldn't say he's necessarily phenomenal with anything, and I don't know how good he's going to do at the bantamweight division in the UFC, but he's taken on one of the lower level fighters in the organization with AJ Cunningham, and that's why he's such a massive favorite, even though I don't necessarily agree with that. Cunningham is a really tough guy that has won into fights and, proven that he could scrap and make it a war and come out the winner. And recently, though, he has been getting finished, which isn't a good look, obviously, but he's been fighting some really high-level opponents, and I think that this is a more appropriate matchup for him. And he's coming down 2 weight classes, so obviously that's a gigantic change. I heard him say he was walking around at like 160, so it makes sense that he's going to come down to this weight, especially when he's fighting at 155 pounds previously. I saw, speaking of that, Fiziev say he walked around like 161, so I mean, he should move down as well. That would be really interesting to see him at featherweight. But back on this fight, AJ Cunningham, kind of a punching bag on the feet, but he brings that pressure and he's willing to get in a dogfight. He'll go to the body. I think he's kind of underrated with his skills, man. On the feet, he will slip and rip and pull counter you. He has good hand speed. He's going to be high volume. In brawls, he's dangerous because he can take a crazy shot in return, and he has no fear in there. He's been getting hurt to the body a little bit more recently, and he can get taken down, but his get-ups aren't terrible. And, he's trained a lot with Bryce Mitchell, and obviously he's going to get a really good grappling in whenever he's training with him. So I see this as a potentially winnable fight. It's just I can't really go out there and pick AJ Cunningham with his recent performances, cutting down 2 weight classes, not really knowing how that's going to do, or how that's going to make him look. And I think that he's probably going to win on points with the style that he has. But, yeah, I think that AJ Cunningham honestly is an intriguing underdog. It's just I'm not ready to pull the trigger on him.